Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday testimonial call. We're so happy that you've joined us. My name is Marianne Node, and I'm co-hosting with the amazing Dr. Sheila Day. And Sheila, her internet signal is really low, so in order to keep her participating with us, she can't be on camera. So we'll miss seeing her beautiful face, but she's here. She's here, everyone. So not only do I want to welcome, all of our Solex family, but any guests that are here for the first time or any new people that just joined our Solex family, we welcome all of you. And Sheila, what do you have to say? You got something you want to share with us?
Oh my gosh, I just want to say I am so excited to see your faces and sorry that you can't see mine, but Day of Discovery, was that not amazing? All of the new things and the inner voice upgrade. Oh my gosh, I am the most excited about that. Yep, Karen's playing hers now. So I've used inner voice for over 3 years and I think it's great. And I've gone back with Lauren multiple times because when he launched MindSync, that's where my shift started happening. And through some mutual acquaintances, I learned that the emotional balancing and inner voice was actually really, really foundation because even to change mindset and limiting beliefs and all of that, if emotions are out of balance, really nothing works. So having that inner voice and then doing your mind sync is just game changer. But when I listened to the new inner voice the morning after it launched, Lauren gave us all homework. He said everybody must do this in the morning, and I did, and I was brought to tears. I've never been moved like that with inner voice until that morning, and now I crave my inner voice every day. That's new for me.
Hmm. Sheila, I had the same experience. I was moved so deeply that tears came in, and it was beautiful tears. It wasn't like I felt sorrow or I
Yeah.
just felt so deeply moved. And I would agree with you that I now am happily addicted to it. And it's the first thing I do in the morning and even before when I go to bed, but then right following after I listen to a few minutes of it, I absolutely go into the mind sync.
Yeah.
And the shifts that have happened within 3 days in my life, I'm not going to get into it, have been spectacular. I can't say enough about it. And the testimonials that I've already received from the 15 people that I have gifted, the inner voice, the stories that are coming in are absolutely, it's a game changer. It's so heartwarming.
Isn't that amazing? Because now I feel like if I wanted to promote these demonstration scans, I usually always do easy scan, but now I'm tempted to just offer the inner voice because it's so powerful. We know people are going to have an experience.
Absolutely. And I'm with you. I'm doing exactly the same thing. And the response has been magnificent. And the stories, like I said again, unbelievable, you guys. But, we want to hear your stories. And so we're going to just open this up right now. And who has a story that they would like to share?
Lucy's had her hand up the whole time. She's been busting since she opened her video.
Lucy, unmute yourself. There you are, hun.
Well, I guess I'll start out then. Well, I want to say for one, Day of Discovery was amazing. It was so wonderful to meet you, Marianne, and the rest of the Canadian people. And um, but I don't. Those of you who saw me at Day of Discovery, I don't know if you noticed, I have different glasses on. This happened last year also when I went to Day of Discovery and did the rain. Okay, so these are older glasses. They're not as strong as the ones I had. And I attribute it to the rain. And I'm just riding it out to see how long I can wear them before my eyes start shifting back. I have been doing the vision um, little tabs every day. And I've been doing the illuminator on my eyes, which I used to do that sometimes, but I'm trying to be consistent and doing it every morning, taking the 4 minutes and doing it. So we'll see. So that is one of the great things from Day of Discovery. And I love, love, love the new inner voice. It is truly amazing. And the other thing I have been doing and being consistent started is when I lay on my mat and use my hub, instead of just listening to my inner voice, I have been doing mind sync and I feel the shifts. Um, I don't have anything to fully explain now, but I do feel the shifts overall in my body, in my mind. So it's truly amazing. Love this company, and as we talk right now, I'm doing a foot detox. So I kind of got it all going on, but anyway, just really excited and glad that I made it on the call.
Ah, I'm so glad that we got to be together in person too, but I'm excited to hear your eye or your vision changes with the rain. The rain, I think there's not a person on the planet who will not benefit in health with that thing. That's amazing. But make sure those of you that are on the call or watching this replay, if you did not see the powerful testimony from Pearl, who used the illuminator for 12 months consistently and got her vision back after she had been attacked with macular degeneration and had been losing function. She couldn't drive. She wasn't able to pick things up off the floor. And this lady was consistent every day, and she's completely reversed whatever had happened to change her vision. And now she's got full sight again. Powerful stuff. Thank you, Lucy. That is so exciting. And I don't know if there's anybody on the call who has not had a big shift with the new inner voice. That would be a good question.
Yeah, who hasn't? And who hasn't, if you haven't tried it yet, I implore you from my heart to please start and to
Yes.
use it. I have not had one person that I've shared it with who did not feel something immediately the very first time.
Yep. Yep.
Do we have any other stories?
Deb looks like she might be trying.
Yes, on Sunday, I was feeling this awful, scary feeling of like I'm going to pass out, and it starts in the throat. And I felt it in my arms this time too. Like there really was my blood wasn't going to all parts of my body. And I know that I've been fully checked out, so many tests, and I was helped a year ago by Body Talk. And I do the tapping once in a while. And so on Sunday, we were driving down the island from camping with grandkids, and I started feeling this. And um, I was tapping and nothing was happening. I realized I should have been doing a different thing, program, not just the basic that I could have done. But anyway, I did scan myself and played my music, and really love the music. And I had already felt like it's the biggest change for me, that biggest improvement. And like, because the tones weren't always, something that people would want to listen to. Um, but yeah, so I turned on this music, and within a few minutes, I was feeling just so normal again. And I had been really scared, actually. I was thinking, oh, my husband could drop me off at a hospital in this next city we get to, and be on his way, take the grandkids home in the boat and come back for me later, because I really was scared. But yeah, the music did it for me. I just did easy scan, and I could see there were some things related. But yeah, it's all of an emotional issue. And so no doctor's really able to help to diagnose this thing. I know what it is, and it's from long-standing anxiety
Mhm.
over a certain issue. So it's good to know that, like, I feel like it saved me on Sunday. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
amazing. I love the point that you made about, behind almost every physical presentation, there's some kind of emotion tangled up in there, and medical doctors are not trained to see that. They
Mhm.
aren't not even trained to think about it. And so we have something that can address this no matter what it is. We are
Mhm.
so blessed. That's amazing that you had such great results with that.
Yeah, it's feeling great to want to share it more now. I was able to scan my son who wasn't feeling well yesterday. I haven't followed up with them, but I said just put this music on in the background while you're working from home, not feeling well. And yeah, I'm hoping to hear some positive results from him as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
thank
that.
you.
That's a
Thanks.
powerful story. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very inspiring.
Does anybody else have a story or a testimony? Sandy, are you reaching forward to? No, she's here to listen. Okay.
She was tricking us.
What about, I don't know, does Karen have something or is she just here?
Oh,
She's listening to
um,
her inner voice.
so
Yeah, that's right. She is.
Sheila, did Cheryl Prince pass on a message about some positive things for her?
Let me check. I
Oh,
have
okay.
been swamped all day. Let me go look.
Okay.
In the
She's mentioned it
meanwhile,
too.
I'm going to share, if there's nobody else has a story. If somebody else has a story, please unmute yourself. We'd love to hear. Okay, I'm going to tell a quick one. I sent Inner Voice to my sister, and just over a month ago, our beautiful mother, um, transitioned and got her wings and passed away in her sleep. She was 96 years old and she'd lived a really full life. And my sister woke up yesterday. She's prone to headaches. And she woke up with a headache. She also woke up feeling very sad, like a state of mourning for her mom still coming through. And she felt very foggy in her mind. And so she thought, I'm going to turn on my inner voice. And so she turned it on and she listened to it for about 10 or 15 minutes. Headache left, that melancholy, real sad feeling elevated, and the fog was gone. Her energy, she wanted to get out of bed. She was ready to go. And when I talked to her, it was a couple hours later, she said she was just in a total different state of mind. And not only that, her headache was gone. And so I found that really, I thought that was a beautiful story. And of course, when you hear someone that you love so much share a story like that, we just have to share. We have to make sure that we share this technology and these amazing gifts that Solex has given us. Sheila,
Oh,
did you find anything with Cheryl's?
that was so awesome. This is just, I just
I
still
know.
have, we've been doing this every week for 2.5 years. And every week I still hear stories that just make my mouth drop like, wow. It just, it's, it's hard to really believe this. I mean, it
No, I
is.
mean the fact that it was a physical thing, pain gone,
Yeah.
motion lifted,
Yeah.
and energy, mental energy was acute and mind was clear. So, I mean, there's a number of things that was affected, number of different levels of energy that was affected in her. Yeah.
It- See, this is why I try to help people understand why this is needed in every single household. No, it does not replace the hospital and your doctors. If you have something going on that you need some physical intervention, emergency care, or whatever, but look at all the things that people can do in their own home every single day. Unlimited use, 24/7. Oh my gosh. I think that is the biggest gift that you can offer anybody is telling them about AOScan technology. I don't know what you could possibly gift them bigger than that, unless you're really
Absolutely.
wealthy.
I so agree with you. And the cost of this is so reasonable.
Oh my
It is
gosh,
so reasonable. It
it's
will pay you
ridiculous.
back. The first month, whatever you invest, you will get back. I mean, you think about this. If you go for, I don't know what you charge, what you're being charged for massages in the U.S. I'm not here to say that there's anything wrong with the massage, but people up here in Canada are paying $120 for a massage once, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to talk in U.S. funds. This is $149 a month. You are able to work and support all of your family. You could be supporting your neighbors, the congregation at your church. You can support people all over, your grandchildren, your pets. We should talk about some of the pets. I know
Oh, do you know
Lou.
what it would cost for me to do this for my patients every day? It would bankrupt them. And I don't have the time or the energy to do that. There's too many people. People need this for themselves. Cheryl did send me something about the pet comprehensive. It worked magic on her older pup. So she didn't go into detail about that, but people are loving the new comprehensive scan for the pets. Do we have any testimonies on that? Anyone or anything else that just came up?
When we're comparing, like, so in Canada, we pay about 215 after all the foreign
Exchange
transaction
rate,
fees
yeah, it's about 212, 215.
and
Sometimes,
all that.
sometimes, yeah, just depends what the exchange is. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just think, okay, if I were to break that down into, say, some session with anybody besides massage, like I use the Homeo Energetics a lot,
Yeah.
almost daily, and it just feels like you're covering all your bases because it's telling you what you need. And I just imprint it into my little shot glass.
Yep.
And sometimes I have to take multiple glasses because I put in about 10 or 15 different things because it's just a neat thing to do. And then
Yep.
I go to flowers and put it on my ring, which I don't have on right now, but and do that every few days.
Yeah.
And just knowing that I'm getting what I need
Yep.
is great.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. I love homeoenergetics. If you don't know what that is in phase 3 that opens up. And Solex just ran a 20% off all the Solex trainings, but homeoenergetics takes all the questions out. It literally tells you exactly which remedies that you need. You imprint them. I don't always use the shot glass. I just put it on my body because it depends on where I'm at when I'm doing it, but I'll just put it on the body and imprint it right into my body. But you can imprint it into your little shot glass and drink it, imprint your jewelry, imprint a Seppi dot, but it takes all the guesswork out. It tells you exactly what you need right now. So cool. Thanks for bringing that up, Deb. Sandy, did you have something, hun?
You have to unmute. There we go.
Hi, there we go. I just wanted to say that since they have come out with that little challenge of doing the 100 scans, I went out for dinner today with my friend, and she's filled inflammation in the doctor center for a bazillion, 15 different blood work things and whatever. And she said, so if it's not the inflammation or arthritis, what could it be? And the doctor said, cancer, breast cancer.
Oh,
And
wow.
so she was, yeah. And so she's trying not to freak out. But I said to her, look, can I just run you some scans? And then I'm going to do your inner voice right now. And I'm sending that to you. And then let's work this way on it, right? I probably would not have done that had they not given that 100 scan challenge, right? So it's setting a mindset for me to just offer it to everybody. I offered it to my hairstylist today, and as soon as he found out he had to put his information, he said, no, okay, no big deal. Next opportunity. That's what no means. And so you just carry on to the next person, which I did tonight, and she agreed. And so it's fantastic. I just love it.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing that.
And I love the attitude. No is just, it's okay, next. And it's not for everybody. Don't take it personally, and move on, because there are so many people that would
Yep.
be honored and love to have this opportunity and a gift like that.
Yep. The no is not personal. It's just not for them, or it's not their time for them. So don't take it personal. Do not let it stop you from telling somebody else. That's amazing. Now, I know there was a testimony, and it was maybe you guys heard it because I can't remember where I got it, but someone was talking about a breast cancer case and they had been scanning and actually saw it on the comprehensive scans. And exactly when they were scanning initially, the person that was scanning didn't have any information. She just saw what was coming up on the scans. And after a few scans, it stayed consistent and the information was verified. That was the exact location that she was seeing on her comprehensive. So the scanner is very intelligent, and we've seen ectopic pregnancies on there. It picks up everything.
I think that was Shalou that was
I
talking.
think it was when Shalou did her talk for Rising Leaders.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I knew I heard it, but maybe everybody else had. But that was amazing. Guys, we've still got 7 minutes. What else have you got to share with us?
I'll share.
Okay.
I'm not even really sure where to start with this, but I've had a swollen right kidney for 9 or 10 months now. It's under investigation periodically. I'm trying to deal with it on my own. I also have asthma bordering on COPD. So since March when I got the scanner, and before that, Marianne was scanning me for my lungs. That was my highest priority then. In August, middle of August, I thought, okay, my lungs are good now. Let's do more work on the kidneys. Let's work on other things in my body that need help. So I stopped using the scanner on my lungs. Instead of just scanning, 20 minutes a day, I stopped it completely. Then we had wildfires. And I started breathing really heavy. I went back to the steroid inhaler, which I promised myself I would never do. And then I did a scan one night that said hypoxia. It was a 5 o'clock scan. And it said hypoxia. So I researched hypoxia and I realized my body was starved for oxygen. And then I realized in that moment that my kidneys were really sore, both sides. And so I did a scan on my lungs. I did some deep breathing. And in less than 30 minutes, I had no pain in my lower back, no kidney pain at all.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's taught me a lot about myself, my body, and the scanner, that I will not ever not scan my lungs in lieu of scanning something else. For me, that is the highest honor
Wow.
in my body right now. Yeah. Very powerful, very quick.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for that. And that's a great reminder that, frequencies are happening no matter if we're doing anything or nothing, they're happening. We need to be controlling these frequencies, and we can do that with the scanner. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karen.
Powerful, powerful.
Thank you.
And good for you to also look up and research hypoxia and not just, go, oh, I don't know what that is, taking such an interest. You have been one of the most amazing people that I've worked with. You have hunkered in and really, really honored yourself and worked you've worked a lot on yourself, and you have really, I'm going to do a private interview with Karen sometime, and I will post it if you're interested in seeing the things that this woman has overcome in less than a year is spectacular.
Please do that interview and have it on our YouTube channel. That would be amazing.
Okay.
And Solex is always looking for these powerful stories like Pearl that shared her story with the Illuminator. And then we had a family that came on with a child that had some issues that the family's been able to support. So Solex is looking for these stories. They want these kind of stories that they can be promoting and sharing because that gives other people hope.
Absolutely. The stories, you know what? I cried more at that convention, at that DOT, because I was so moved
Yeah.
and emotionally touched by the stories, the caring of everyone, the amazing training and information from the speakers, just the level of compassion and vision
Yeah.
for this company. Unbelievable integrity. I could go on and on. Unbelievable. Just It's I felt like I'd been to a buffet and I'd eaten a whole bunch of food, but it was soul food is what it was. Oh, Deb again. Hi.
Um, do we, those of you who have been with Solix for quite a while, do you know approximately what month they will know when the next annual event is? Like, is it always in that second week of
Yeah.
September?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. Yep. And then the virtual event is already been posted March 4th through the 10th.
Yeah.
March 4th through the 10th. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm. And anybody that's interested in getting together, we have one of the QLAs in our team. Her and her husband own a beautiful bed and breakfast in the mountains of Hendersonville, North Carolina. And we've been there a couple of times, and we are excited to go there this next March. It is during the week, so if you can take some time off and come join us, it is an amazing time.
Anytime you can get together with your Solex family,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you guys, I'll tell you, it's priceless. Deb, where are you situated in Canada?
I'm in Victoria, BC,
Oh, well,
southern Vancouver Island, and you're on the mainland, right?
no, I'm on Thetis Island, just off of Chemainus.
Oh,
So
wow.
we should, connect
Yeah.
and see if we
Mhm.
want to, do some sort of a get together. You'd be more
Mhm.
than welcome to come here or whatever. And yeah, we want our Solex families in these areas to try and connect. And if we can't make it down where Dr. Sheila is having her gathering. So I know
Mhm.
Shalou will plan to have something out east. And Karen is kind of in our neck of the woods too. Who knows what we could plan?
Right.
It would be good to have a map of where everyone is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I have one other one. If nobody else, I'll jump in real quick, as usual. Another one of the testimonials from the Inner Voice. I'm calling it IV,
Yeah.
short IV. And it was a lady who you listened to her Inner Voice gift that I gave her for 2 days. And the second day, she got a hold of me and she said that she recognized that she needs to get another job because her boss is so abusive and disrespectful. And it wasn't until she listened to her inner voice 2 days that she felt like she wanted to honor herself, that she was not going to tolerate this, and that it was actually pushing her forward in life. I thought that was a beautiful story too.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just got herself out of bondage. And oh
Yes,
wow.
and actually, tomorrow I'm doing a Zoom call with her and another lady, a good friend of hers who has a clinic down in Mexico. And they're very interested in looking at the AOC. So who knows what happens when you give unconditionally? When I offered these scans of the inner voice, I just said no strings attached. This is strictly a gift from my heart to yours, and it really relaxes everybody to open up. But I mean, and I mean it. And it was her idea about this collaboration now. So you just don't know where it's going to take you.
Sure don't. That is amazing. And I hate that we are out of time, but we certainly want to hear what Solix has to share with us this week. It has been so awesome to see your faces, hear your voices, hear your stories. And remember, we are not making any claims. We are not a medical device. We don't give any diagnoses or claims. We have information technology that's way more powerful because it makes it easier for us to make the right decisions for ourselves. So stay tuned. We hope to see you all next week. I love you bunches and have an amazing week. And please get your 100 scans in.
Thank
Thank
you. Bye.
you.